Good morning, courtroom two. Hope everyone's well today.
Morning. You're asked to go first.
And I guess we'll be ready whenever you all let me know that we're ready.
So with ACGC, they'll be down in a minute, and then we can start.
Your Honor, actually, I do need to interview two people at Oconee Jail. As the mistake of coming in, I wanted to get phone numbers for breakout room with them. Okay, I can do it. One from ACDC.
Yeah. Oh, but they just have to do it.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Ty. Is there anyone that we can start with in courtroom two? I don't see anyone at the ACDC.
We said, Your Honor.
Deputy Rhodes is supposed to be on. I don't see him yet, but I have positions 30 through, I think, 58. So if we could do any of those.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Cocky. Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
Doing well, thank you.
We could go with 42 and 43, Mr. Maddox, Anthony Maddox.
Okay,
That's you.
good morning, Mr. White. This is going to be a negotiated plea.
That's correct, Judge. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Maddox. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you swear from the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir, Judge.
All right, thank you, sir. You can place your hand down. Yes, Mr. Cocky.
Yes, Your Honor. For position 42, theft by shoplifting and simple battery, the state's recommendation for count 1 is 12 months to run concurrent with count 2. Stay away from the CVS located at 235 Peachtree Street in an anti-theft course. For count 2, the state's recommendation is 12 months to serve 60 days, credit for time served 19 days, no further contact with Gregory White, an MHET or 12 weeks of anger management, 40 hours community service, and no firearms. For position 43, the criminal trespass, the state's recommendation is 12 months to serve 46 days, credit for time served 23 days, balance suspended, and a stay away from the Marriott Marquis Hotel located at 265 Peachtree Center Avenue.
Mr. White?
We have nothing, Judge, except for we just asked you to waive probation fees. He has been in jail. Will have been in 30 days at the time of his release. And he's going to have to do the anger management and community service and pay for that anger management. So we're asking for a fee waiver and the probation go to non-reporting upon its completion.
Mr. Maddox, it's my understanding that in case 24 CR 005869G, you wish to plead guilty to theft by shoplifting and simple battery. And in case 24 CR 004971G, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, Your Honor.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
I just have one question. If what's the actual days again?
It's the 11 more days, it'll be
11 more,
14th.
the 14th, I'll be able to get out, Judge, is that correct?
If that's what Mr. White tells you.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so my question to you was, you've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yeah, I'll give it up.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
I did the crime.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated. Mr. Maddox, let's see. I will waive 2 months of your probation fees to help you get and stay on your feet. Once you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. So the sooner you get it done, the sooner you won't be on reporting probation, and the sooner you won't be paying those fees, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good luck to you, Mr. Maddox.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Welcome.
Next, we can go to position 45 and 46, Mr. Martin.
Yes, Ms. Kim, this is also a negotiated plea.
Yes,
Is it
you
not?
are.
Okay.
Yes.
Good morning, Mr. Martin. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Can you raise your right hand for me, sir? Do you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. You can place your hand down, sir. Yes, Ms. McCoy.
Yes, Your Honor, the state's recommendation for position 46, theft of lost or mislaid property and possession and use of drug-related objects, is for count 1, 12 months served, 20 days, credit for time served, 10 days, balance probated, stay away from the Garden Inn Hotel, no further contact with Grace Clark, an anti-theft course, and 40 hours of community service. For count 2, the state's recommendation is time served, and that is going to be 20 days, credit for time served, 10 days. And then, of course, position 45, his FTA will be no cost.
Thank you, Ms. Kim.
Yes. He would like to stipulate the facts and ID, and we would like to accept a guilty plea.
Mr. Martin, it's my understanding that in case 24 CR 003519A, you wish to plead guilty to theft of lost or mislaid property and possession and use of drug-related objects. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
Oh, yeah,
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
absolutely. Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Okay, I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Martin. Let's see, when you complete the anti-theft course and the community service, I'll have the probation terminate. So the sooner you get it done, the sooner you're not going to be on probation, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
What is the anti-theft course?
I'll explain to you later. I already told you, but it's a class.
Who do we have next?
We can go to position number 50, Mr. Porter.
Also a negotiated plea, Ms. Kim?
Actually, yes, he's pleading guilty.
Hello,
Okay,
in
good.
the back row. Y'all have to-
Oh.
Good morning, Ms.
I'll show you. We talk.
Do you need some time to speak with them, Ms. Kim?
Yeah, Your Honor, we can go to ACDC.
Okay, who do we have at ACDC?
Good morning, Judge Morrow. This is gonna be number
morning.
14, Mrs. Dolph Sunday.
Okay. Mr. Ty, what are we doing with Miss?
Uh,
Do
Yes, Your Honor. She does wish to enter a guilty plea. Let me just look and see. Yes, this will be a negotiated plea, Your Honor.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Well. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay. Are you with me this morning, Mr. Well? You all right there?
I'm here. I'm present.
Okay. Yes, good morning, Mr. Rhodes.
Good morning. How are you doing, Judge?
I'm doing well. Hope you are as well.
Yes, sir. Thank you. As it relates to position number 14, Mr. Well, the recommendation from the negotiated plea as to count 1, theft of services, is 12 months probation, serve 36 days, to receive credit for time served for 18 days since August 17, 24, balance on probation. An anti-theft course, stay away from the Wicked Wolf, located at 1080 Peachtree Street Northeast in Atlanta, Georgia. And count 2 is 12 months to serve 36 days, credit for 18 days, balance on probation, to run concurrent with count 1, an additional 40 hours of community service.
Hi.
Nothing further from defense, Your Honor, other than I would just like to ask that probation go non-reporting once she completes the 40 hours of community service and the anti-theft course.
Sue, it's my understanding that in case 24 CR 005801C, you wish to plead guilty to theft of service and simple battery against a police officer. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, ma'am. When you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it terminate. So the sooner you get it done, the sooner you won't be on probation, okay?
Okay.
All right, good luck to you, ma'am.
Also, Judge Morrow, I do have a quick announcement for number 39 is the last name Kent Charity. They've been released.
Okay, thank you. We have anybody else there?
No, that's it, Judge. Thank you.
All right, good to see you all. Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you. Good to see you as well.
Who do we have in courtroom 2?
We can go back to position number 50, Mr. Porter.
Okay.
Your Honor, we would like to ask for a non-negotiated plea, actually. And if possible, he would like to request for signature on bond. He's 49 years old. And
Okay, hold on, Ms. Kim, hold on. So either it's a non-negotiated plea or you need a bond request. So I don't know if you need both, do you?
we would like to actually ask for non-negotiated plea first. And if
Okay.
that does.
Well, I don't know what can be non-negotiated. He is given credit for times. It appears that it's time served plea and a stay away. What's not negotiated with that?
We actually asked solicitors to change balance probated to balance suspended. This was, he does not have any kind of HTA or any other criminal histories. So instead of having 12 months of probation, I think the balance suspended should be more reasonable.
Mr. Rhodes, why do you need for him to be on probation?
This was my case, Your
Oh,
Honor.
I'm sorry, that's what happened.
No worries. We had asked for probation given his criminal history. He's got 22 arrest cycles in Georgia, 3 out of Kentucky, and 28 out of Minnesota. It is just a stay away and no further contact. So if Your Honor, if you would prefer for it to be balance suspended, then we don't have an objection to that. But we ask for probation given his arrest cycles.
Okay, well, if you don't have an objection then, and he doesn't have any conditions, then I'm gonna have it be balance suspended, okay? And Mr. Porter, you must know though that you can't go back to that Sidney Marcus Boulevard address during the next year, so it'll be suspended, but if you go back there, you're gonna be rearrested and these charges can come back. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. So, good morning, Mr. Porter. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Do you agree to have your case heard by video?
Yes.
All right, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir. You can put your hand down. Ms. Kim, are you within hearing distance so that we can go on?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Yes, Ms. McCoskey.
Yes, Your Honor. The state's recommendation is 12 months to serve 30 days, credit for time served 15 days, balance suspended, stay away from 740 Sidney Marcus Boulevard, and no further contact with John Tash. And we would ask the defense to stipulate to venue, factual basis, and identification for purposes of the plea.
Yes, we do.
Anything further, Ms. Kim?
Nothing further from defense, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Porter, it's my understanding that in case 24 CR 005870Y, you wish to plead guilty to loitering and prowling, is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Porter. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank
You're welcome.
You haven't seen the third row. We can go to position number 54 and 55, Mr. Turner.
And this is also a negotiated plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good morning, Mr. Turner. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, sir. You can place your hand down. Yes, Ms. McCoskey.
Yes, Your Honor. The state's recommendation for position 54, loiter prowl, is 12 months to serve 32 days, credit for time served 16 days, balance suspended, and stay away from the Lenox Hill condominium located at 970 Sidney Marcus Boulevard. And the state will be no crossing the defendant's FTA. And we would ask the defense to state to venue, factual basis, and identification for purposes of the plea.
Yes, we plead. Yes. We stipulate.
Anything further?
Nothing further from defense, Your Honor.
Mr. Turner, it's my understanding that in case 23 CR 005587E, you wish to plead guilty to loitering and prowling, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
No.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, Tim. Your client wants his mom to go long off, so his case is concluded.
Your Honor, actually, there's. What?
So the log off, because
Can Miss Deborah to log off since this case is closed?
Can who log off?
Miss Deborah is his mother.
Oh, okay, so, Miss Deborah, who's there on Zoom, we've concluded, I guess, the case of your son, Mr. Turner, so you're free to go this morning if you choose. Can you hear me, Miss Deborah?
No, you know.
Yeah, Your Honor, her son is here and he wants her to go back to bed.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh, yes, good morning, Miss, what case is this, Norris?
This is, for Mr. Porter.
Mr. Porter?
Yeah, Mr. Pacino Porter. He wants his mother to log off.
Yeah.
He's concerned.
Okay.
He wants her to go to bed. He's concerned about her.
Okay, so we have concluded your son's case, Miss Deborah. You're free to go this morning, okay? Can you hear me, ma'am?
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You have a good day, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Okay, who do we have next?
Your Honor, I have a question. Do we have a conflict attorney for position number 19 through 22?
Let me see. Miss Champion, are we gonna have a conflict attorney today? Do you know?
Ms. McLeod says she can probably log in after her motions hearing with Judge Porter. So she said it'll be sometime after 9:30.
Okay, so you got that, Courtney, too?
Yes.
Okay.
We can go on to position 17 and 18, Mr. Jamarcus Franklin. Pardon. Hold on. Your Honor, we can be on a brief recess. Ms. Hoda is talking to one of her clients, and everybody in here is Ms. Hoda's client at the moment.
Okay, well, you all let me know when you're ready to go.
All right.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we can move forward with position number 19 through 22.
18, wait. This is Franklin.
17 and 18, my bad, Your Honor.
Okay. So this is going to be a negotiated plea and a null process, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Franklin. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Can you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Rhodes.
Yes, Your Honor, as it relates to position number 18, on count 1, the state is recommending 12 months to serve 20 days, that he receives credit for 10 days since August 1st. Balance suspended. Stay away from all MARTA stations. And on count 2, he's to receive time served of the 20 days, credit for the 10 days he's already served since August 1st. As it relates to position number 17, upon an entry of plea on 18, the state will enter a null process on position number 17.
Okay, it's a tie.
We stipulate, Your Honor, and he is entering a guilty plea today.
Okay. Mr. Franklin, it's my understanding that in case 23 CR 004715D, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass and willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Franklin. Good luck to you, sir.
I have one question.
It's a tie.
Sir. So number 44492.
Okay.
We have seen it that well. Next, Your Honor, we can go to position number 15, Mr. Ellison.
And what are we doing with Mr. Ellison today?
Your Honor, I did email Mr. Rhodes and Ms. McConkey. It could be a negotiated plea. I'm asking for the balance to be suspended. Yeah, that's, yeah. I'm not gonna do extra time.
Yeah. That's pretty long.
Your Honor, I'm just reviewing it right quick. We probably can agree to that. I just want to look at one thing.
He's pleading to 2 charges, is that right?
Yes,
Mrs.
Your Honor.
Todd?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
Yes, 2, and one of them does carry extra time, an additional 30 days.
All right. Yeah, I don't see why we can't accommodate that, Judge.
so for the PI, it's going to be 12 months to serve 30 days, credit for time served 15 days. Is that what the agreement is?
That's what I understand, Your Honor.
I'm showing something slightly different. Did you say, so I'm showing 12 months served 90 days, credit for time served is 15 days.
Right, and Mr. Ty was asking that to be that given that the other charge that's here is time served, she was asking for this charge to be also time served. Is that what you were requesting, Mr. Ty?
Your Honor, I would, of course, time served for the first charge and also the balance suspended.
I heard balance suspended, Your Honor. I didn't hear time served.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It is non-negotiated.
Okay, so tell me again, Mr. Ty, what are you asking for?
I understand, Your Honor, that there is extra time on the first charge, but
Okay,
but I'm just asking for the balance to be suspended.
so you're asking that there be no SDET?
Yes, Your Honor.
And that's something that the state's not agreeable to?
No, Judge, I think that that's a condition that we would want to remain there. It can go non-reporting after completing that.
Okay, well, given that I don't know anything about this and it's non-negotiated, let's just start at the beginning with it and I'll get his history and I'll make a determination after I hear the facts of these cases. Is this something that you would, that we need to go off the YouTube for, Mr. Ty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so if we can go off YouTube, please.